Master Productions.
What is up, everybody? It's Master here, and today's video is over the Farron Greatsword build. Now, this build was extremely fun. This is probably my favorite Dark Souls 3 build that I've played with so far. It's very well rounded, and it excels at quite a few things, and we'll talk about that. So let's get into the stats and the strategy part of the video. But as always, if for whatever reason you want to skip one or both of these parts of the video, there will be links in the upper right hand corner and in the description sending you directly to the combat portion. So let's get started. As far as the stats go, we're going 40, 10, 30 for vigor, attunement, and endurance. We want a lot of health, we want a lot of stamina, but we don't use FP at all. So that's the reasoning behind that. We have 30 vitality to use all the armor, the weapon, the shield, all the tools, all the items that we're using without fat rolling. We also need 29 strength, which along with the Knight's Ring gives us 34 strength and allows us to use our shield. We don't need any intellect, we don't need any faith, and we don't need any luck. So all the rest of our points are going straight into dexterity, since our weapon scales very effectively with this stat. We are of course using the Farron Greatsword +5, and we'll talk about how this weapon really shines later, but one thing to note right now is that none of the abilities cost FP, so there's the confirmation on the fact that we don't need attunement. For our shield, we're using the Greatsword Great Shield. Now, this shield is very good. It's got a lot of stability, it's got a lot of defense, and it also has the weapon skill. Now, this allows us to use our shield and use our weapon skill with the Farron Greatsword at the same time. So we have a great shield that can parry, and it is a very good parry at that. Now I'm using the Wolf Knight armor just because it looks nice. It looks good with the weapon. It kind of goes with this Wolf Knight kind of build because of course the Farron Greatsword, so I went with that. For rings, I'm using the Ring of Favor mostly for the stamina gain, and I'm using Havel's Ring to keep from fat rolling. As I've already talked about, I'm using the Knight's Ring to give us that 5 extra strength to use the Greatsword Great Shield. And lastly, I'm using the Hornet Ring for extra critical damage. This is great because we have a very effective parry, and this is another weapon that's very good at backstabs, similar to our Black Knight Ultra Greatsword cosplay. So we definitely want our Hornet Ring. Now, the first thing I want to talk about with this build is the fact that you have a lot of variety. We have the basic, R1 spam. We have a strong attack that I don't use very much. We have a jump attack that I use a little more often. We have a running attack, a rolling attack that's very reliable, but I'll have to get stamina for that. We have a roll attack that's very reliable, but what really makes this weapon amazing is on top of all that, the L1, as I'm sure you all know, is extremely good. The two-handed L1 attack for this weapon, especially those first 2 attacks, is very, very good. Now, I don't like the third attack. I tried it a few times, and there's no tracking, it's slow, and I didn't hit anybody once with it. But I'm sure if you happen to hit somebody with it, it would do a lot of damage. So that's definitely a great part, a great aspect about this build, is all the variety. But on top of that, let's look at this. We've got a very good shield. It's a great shield, has decent stability, has a lot of defense on it, and you have a very, very fast parry. It's a very good parry. If you're wanting to practice parrying, this is a great build for you because you have a very good parry, you have a great shield with it, you have a lot of health, so if you get hit and miss your parry, it's not too awful, and you have a very high damage weapon. So it's very, very good for practicing parries, and I really enjoyed parrying a lot of the R1 spammers and the dark sword users and all that good stuff. So definitely try it out for that. So when you're using this build, there's really 2 strong techniques. The first and easiest is just to switch between the regular R1 attacks and the two-handed L1 attacks. And as I said earlier, I generally only want to use the first two of that 3 attack combo. The spinning upward slash or downward slash is not very reliable, so I usually do the 2 spins and then stop there. So alternating between those attacks is usually a very good, very safe bet, and it's how I beat a lot of players. But the second, and probably the most important, the second option, which is really going to push you ahead of other people, is just learning the different parries, figuring out parrying with this build, and of course with any build. But this build, having the Hornet Ring, having a high damage weapon, having a lot of health, and having the Great Shield, it makes it pretty easy to parry people. Now, you can parry people from the parry meta, as some would call it, where they're spamming you, and as soon as you become unstaggered, you parry to parry their third R1 spam. Or you can set up parry, so you just set up the enemy based on their previous movements. So you just set up based on, positioning, how your distance from the opponent, and then maybe doing an attack that you know is going to miss, so they will retaliate and you parry that, something like that. Or lastly, which was my favorite, I didn't realize you could do it with this setup until I actually beat a guy with a curved greatsword doing this in this video. A lot of the times you can block an attack and block the first one and then parry the second one, or block the first one, block the second one, parry the third one. And it's very reliable, and I really enjoy doing that as well. So once you add all these together, then you start alternating between R1s and L1s and adding the parries, you become quite an unstoppable force. So it's very good. So as far as pros go with this build, it's just the fact that this build is a very tanky, a lot of health, a lot of armor, having a great shield build that's also extremely offensive, having very reliable attacks, various reliable attacks. And you can also have, you have this great shield, and it parries better than most medium shields. So it's an all-around very good melee build. You're going to have a lot of success whether you're doing 2v2s or whether you're soloing and 1v1ing, whether the enemy is using Estus. You're going to have a good time because it's just a very good up-in-your-face build. It's not like some of the spellcasting builds that we've seen in the past. Lastly, there is one major disadvantage that I see with this build. From playing it, it's not too noticeable, but you of course don't have any ranged capabilities. And I just set up this build like that on purpose. Now if you wanted, you could add a bow, or you could add a flame hand, and you do have 10 intellect and 10 faith and 1 attunement slot, so you could add, maybe a fireball or something if you wanted. But I purposely made this build all melee, so you have to be up in the enemy's face, going for backstabs, trying to parry, spamming them with the R1 and the L1, going for all these cool kills. It's really the essence of the build. But, of course, in turn, you don't have ranged capabilities if you ever need them. But I think it's okay. It's still a very good build, and it's very worth it to make this build very offensive and very up in your face. So you guys should definitely try this build out. But let's go into the combat portion of the video. Havel with a giant axe and $10 says that someone is around this corner. So there's gonna be a phantom here somewhere. I can just feel it. If there's not a phantom, let's put it this way. If there's not a phantom, this is the first time today in 2 hours that I've fought someone alone and had a fair 1v1. Boom, parry. Thank you for being a 1v1, because I was on the verge of raging at Dark Souls 3, but you saved me. So thank you for that, and thank you for not SSing. You're a good man. All right. OP, OP. Too OP. Get off me, man. Let me regen that stamina. Boom! Parry! I told you let me regenerate, man. You should have listened. See ya. This guy's running away, but I don't know why. Whoa, I'm trying to not hit you, bud. Oh, these guys are just evil. These guys are evil. Whoa, that was very close. He's like not locking on, and so I've got to turn that AC off. He's not locking on, so, and he assist anyway. All right. Jeez, that guy's spamming. He's spamming hard. Holy freaking God. Well, since he assists, oh my goodness. I really wasn't going to. And he does it again. He just doesn't stop. And he's very spammy. So maybe I can, I don't know if I can backstab that. And I don't know if I can parry that weapon either, but I'm gonna try. Really, it staggered me? What? What? Let's see if we can parry this. We can. Easy. Easy to parry, too. Let's see. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, he made it through. That's actually the first time that the person slipped through when I was parrying. Now he's scared. Parried. This is easy, guys. You need to try this out. This is easy. Let's see if he slips through again. Nope. Thank you. Great shield parry L1 combo. I love it. I love it. Now bow to me. And then when I start, you know, to get that upper hand, we'll see if you're still polite and stuff. Nice. Got that combo. This guy's got a pretty good chunk of health. 1800 at least. Let's see if I can parry. Boom, that parry. No SS for you. Good game, man. Thank you for not SSing. You're a gentleman. Hello. Did I just fight this guy? I think I just fought this guy, and I think I just parried him. So, whatever. I'll just do it again. OP as fuck. Good fight, man. There's a spear guy. I haven't really fought many spears lately, so this is interesting. He's bowing. He's being cool. Hope I have a good vibe. Hopefully he's not you know, mean and stuff. And gonna have a phantom buddy with him. I'm gonna see if I can. I might be able to parry that if I shield it. I might be able to. Oh, oof. Almost got to backstab him. I didn't have enough stamina for another attack, sadly. I'm trying to parry set up with shields. I'm trying to find the different attacks. We see it with the curved greatsword already in the video, but he's trying to kick me. I don't think I'm gonna get that parry, but you know, whatever. We'll get a spin. I'll try it one more time. How about that? Nope. R1 spam. Oh, that was spot on. Good fucking parry. Jeez. I don't know if he had time. He just saw my weapon swing or something. Good fight, man. That was a fantastic parry. Good game. Alright, now you bow to me. So it looks super douchey when you 2v1 me. Oh yeah, I'll take that. That wasn't a backstab? Come on. Come on now. Little run attack. Alright. He didn't help. Thank you for that. Thanks, man. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Dead. Sneak attack. Alright, maybe we can backstab this guy. I haven't really backstabbed in a 1v1 in a long time. We almost got it, but if he would have attacked or something instead, we would have got it. He's very... Holy cow, it clipped me. Wow, he hit me out of my roll, too. Ah. I don't want to S this guy, though. Should I S this, guys? Should I S this? No, I'm not going to S this. I'm not going to S this. I'm not going to do that. Holy cow. I don't know. First off, I don't know how I didn't hit him the first time. And then I don't know how we didn't hit each other the second time. That was perfect. Holy cow, I could have backstabbed him right there. Alright. Let's see what we got. I'm not gonna S this guy. Maybe if I can backstab him, it's over. If he S though, you know I'm S-ing. Of course. Come on, let's get a backstab now. Backstab now. Backstab time. Backstab. Backstab time. Set me up. Help me out here. He's very antsy. Oh, I didn't. Okay, there it is. That's all we needed, guys. That's all I needed. That's all I need. I just need a little excuse. Just a little excuse to S this. Oof. I hate that you can't punish Estes with a backstab. I really hate it. He's used a lot more Estes, which is nice. You ready for a spin attack? You ready? I'm not. Going for backstab. Nope. No backstabs. Ah, that kick kind of messed me up a little bit. Come on, guy. Come on, man. I kind of feel like that one should have been a backstab, but man, I really hate that you can't punish the Estes with those backstabs. That's probably my least favorite feature of Dark Souls 3. Oh yeah, good job, me, not that guy, you assisting bitch. There's a 2v1 over there, and I'm not having it, okay? I'm just not having it. I've been getting ganked, actual ganked, people waiting on me, waiting on invaders and grouping up enough today. So I'm not gonna sit and watch this happen. Wow, really? He was just above me, so it didn't hit him. I'll list this now. Alright, spin to win! And it missed. And it missed. You better run, dude. Summon another phantom. Does he already have? I don't know if I missed it. Maybe I missed it and he killed the other one. See ya. I summoned this guy, so we're gonna have a nice little duel. What's up, man? I like his build. It's very cool. The katana sword, but he's shiny and yellow with the helm he's got. Ah, I was just out of range. That sucks. We might be able to punish him. Okay, so. Okay, he's done with that, it looks like. Perfect. You're probably not gonna set up parry very well with that. At least I couldn't do it. Maybe you're better than me, but he's better than me. Alright. Dang, nice. He was spot on. Damn, he did it again. That's what sucks. I mean, whatever. Oh, wow. I gave him some nice poise. Man, that didn't hit for anything, did it? I guess it was a partial parry, so it didn't hit very hard. Alright. I wish he'd stop column fucking me, though. I'll be honest. I really wish he'd stop column fucking me. Nope. Oh, really? That partial parry, so he didn't get staggered. Oh, man. Nice parries, man. Good fight. But calm down on that column banging. Jeez. Jeez. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'm sorry if you hear any rain going on right now, but thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like the video, go ahead and like, and always comment. I want to hear what you guys are saying, and if you want to see more, I'm always trying to post up more videos, so go ahead and subscribe. I do want to apologize. I didn't make a video last week. I've just been getting hammered with things like school and work and all that good stuff, so I took a bit of a week break, but I'm not going to slow down. I'm not trying to, you know, get burnt out or anything like that. That's not an issue. So I'm going to keep making videos and keep going for a weekly video. In addition, I want to thank you guys. I don't know if I thanked you guys in the last video. I can't remember. It was 2 weeks ago, but I'm getting a lot more support, and I actually have one video out right now that has 10,000 views, which is awesome. So thank you guys so much for that. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video again, and I will see you guys next time.